means if the school is, all these universities and colleges and everything, they are bringing a lot of people out. The least, I think, it will be around maybe 300,000 a year. If you go down to the SS level, you add them to HSS level, and those who didn't even complete at all, the numbers will be a lot. So within 10 years, we have so many youth looking for job, and within 10 years, I don't think half of them will even find any job anywhere, because the old guys working in these institutions they are changing their birth certificate so that they will keep on, they keep on to their position. So if you're youth, there's a lot that you have to learn, but it's not it's not a situation that is so, it's not life and death situation. It's just a matter of you being humble enough, being flexible enough, being teachable enough. That's the problem. If you are teachable, and if you want to learn, and if you are hungry for knowledge and for understanding and for information, there's a lot that you can do for yourself without falling victim to us going to look for visa everywhere, scholarship everywhere. Though if you don't know, this virus has changed a lot of things. This virus has changed a lot of things. So the West and all that they do, there will be a lot of challenges even with their employment, with all the money issues that they have. So maybe the next 5 years or the next 10 years, if you're youth in Africa, you may have to look here and look at what you can do. So one thing is that if you are not traveling, if there's no visa, what else can you do? If you're not getting job, what else can you do? My position is that you have to have the right orientation, you have to have the right mindset, you have to have the right outlook of life, which means that you are in charge of your life. You must plan your life. You must have a plan. Design a plan for the next 10 years. What you can do with your life. What you can do with your life. If you have tried for a job and you're not getting it, humble yourself enough to try to start anything that you can start to sell. Anything that you can start to sell with 1 city, with 2 city, with 3 city. Be prepared to do anything. Anything that people want, that they will not say is illegal, it's right. So if you're not going to kill human being, if you're not going to sell illegal things, but offer services. There's something that that somebody wants. There's so much you can do in that grave stream. There's so much you can do on the internet, social media. You cannot be desperate such that you would want to take all this desert, before we will see a lot of African youth going through all this just to get to Libya or just to get to Italy. You are working with assumption. There's so much you don't know in Europe, in Libya, in America. You don't know. But you can create the life that you want if you get the right data. If you watch Facebook, if you watch social media, a lot of Africans, even in the afternoon, they are praying, prophetic, healing, prayer, fasting. That's all that majority of our youth are doing. Everybody is a prophet, everybody is a pastor, and they are all religiously obsessed. And I think it's beyond a limit. There's a lot that you can do without you wasting a lot of your time just on prayer and fasting and religious activities. There is more to life. A lot of people are in the lab. A lot of people are building products and businesses to change. That's why a lot of our youth want to go there, because there are people there who are working to create opportunities. We need a lot of our youth to reduce the obsession with you cannot just have Bible knowledge. There are books that you must read, technical understanding, technical knowledge. How to build a business, how to introduce a product, how to build sales, how to manage your finances, how to build wealth, how to create investment, how to, form a team to do something worthwhile, how to solve the waste issues, how to solve all this. That's in every aspect of Africa's economy. There are so many opportunities, So open your eyes and see, and don't just be desperate, because if you look at politicians and the so-called leaders, you'll be sad, and sometimes you would want to give up on yourself and on your country or on your continent. But that's not the way forward. That's no way. Because most people don't know what to do. That's why we all end up becoming politicians and starting churches, and that's just about it. And the rest of us would want to move out of the continent or become entertainers and become sports people. But there's more you can do in entrepreneurship, innovation, and bringing solutions, business solutions to our continent. That's why economies are built. When the young are thinking, are innovating and building. Yes, there is frustration. Yes, you are going to go through a lot of problems. Yes, that's the reality. A lot of frustration. Government institutions may not help you. But you still have to tell yourself, I'm not going to wait for anybody to help me. There is a lot that I can do. for myself and for my country. You have to have that frame of thinking, and you have to be very much optimistic and positive here. If you don't train yourself like that, then you are not in a position to help us to build your life and to help us to build our country. You really have to be very much optimistic and believe in this country and believe in yourself, believe in God. You know, you have to have those, and you have to know that you have to know more than just the religious education. You have to know more than just entertainment and sports and things that will make you laugh. You have to get to understand 90% of the market is the things, the solutions that we have to produce or we have to provide are in the culture, are in the people who may not know how to read, write in the agri sector, who may not know how to, in the places that we call informal, the retail, the wholesale. You go to Makola, you go to a Doom market, you go to all this market in our regions and district capitals, you will see that there's more that we can do. There's a lot you can build. You can pick a product, repackage it and put it on the internet. You know, build an e-commerce site or use even WhatsApp or Facebook. Sometimes you don't even have to build any e-commerce site. Just put something on Facebook. Go to the market. Look at things that you can do differently. Products that you can repackage. Something that you can produce. Something that people want. There's so much we can do. Open your eyes.